Hello. Today's book is called The Dawn of Everything. It is nonfiction. It is by David Graeber and David Wengrow, by two Davids. It is a new history of humanity. So, as I said, it's the dawn of everything, except it's not the dawn of everything. It's the dawn of people things. Because, that everything actually includes a lot more than people stuff, fortunately. And the people stuff is quite disturbing, quite a bit. And what these two guys are doing here with this book, I think there's an intent in the book, and I think that intent is to find find some decency in humans, find something to get them off of the hook of being just brutal, horrible, ugly, vicious animals, and give them some humanity, give them something other than what we know of what we're doing today. We're in a situation now, and they address this of kind of a lockdown of inequality, where we seem to be in a bind of having some people on the top and some people on the bottom, and it doesn't seem to change out of that. There's maybe a revolution, but then you just find out, new boss, same as the old boss, like the Who, Peter Townsend, whatever. So yeah, that is what is often presented to us when we look back at what we have been, and when we look ahead at what we are hoping to look for in the future. So yeah, and what they do is they go through, it's like 700 pages. I listen to it via audiobook at 1.25 speed. The reader was a British man who's a very correct sort of British man reading it, and he did a great job. It's a horrible long book. He read it for 24 hours. When he read it in real time, and I watched it 1.25 faster, which I don't know what that does. You can do the math yourself, but it made it a little quicker. And I listened to the book while I was doing my art modeling jobs. So they let me use my earbuds while I'm posing for these art modeling classes. So I listened to the book while doing these art modeling classes via this Audible thing that I have. So, my impressions of it were that it's a lot of data, and I don't know. I guess I'm already my feelings about humanity and about my place in it, all that are getting a little calcified, a little locked in that I'm not really, in the situation that I've been in and the life that I've led, and what I see going on around me. It's hard for me to see that the human animals are anything other than kind of screwed up, really. And I guess as I'm seeing my years pass and knowing that, at whatever age I am now, I keep talking about it, I know, but that I probably don't have all that long, and especially I don't really want to be an old person. So, I'm kind of left with the, I take some solace in in a notion that well, this is going to end, and I can get away from all you people. I mean, you people are good. It's the other people who you have to get away from. The warriors and the capitalists and all these. Of course, we're not like that. No, 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 no. But that's the thing. I'm finding in myself all these same traits that are in everything else in this bigger society. So I don't even trust myself. That's how much I trust humanity at this point. I don't trust myself. I don't trust other people, and it's a sad situation. And but anyway, they go back and tell us many, many stories of all over the world of these societies and the structures of them. Now, there is an argument that one of them is an anthropologist. David Graeber was an anthropologist. He died like right after this book, before this book came out, and he was an activist. So that's part of what colors my pictures of the book, as seeing it as some sort of a persuasion in a way. And an attempt to justify humanity in a way that will bring us into something better. There's they discuss all these myths and stories like Eden and the garden and all that, and Rousseau, and the notion that humanity was once free and lovely and had all this bounty to choose from, and the Garden of Eden, and the hunter-gatherers that had anything they needed and to just take, and didn't have to work all day long, and could hang out and tell stories and do this and that while they just had their lives, and ended up having very rich lives. They tell us that for instance, the North American Indians, the ones in the Northwest, Northeast, I mean, were who confronted the French, were the territory that the French came, in Canada and all that. They tell us that the Indians criticized French society and told them, well, you got things like this, 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 and this, and it could be like this, this, and this, this. And they claim in this book that this had some sort of effect on Enlightenment thinkers, and how we moved into a more democratic, freer direction for a while, I guess. So they also like to tell us that things were a little more fluid in some of these ancient cultures that we don't know all that much about. We can only know about from what they kind of have left behind. All the stuff that they've left, and some of them have writing and some of them don't. And anyway, they claim that that some of these cultures would change from sort of a hierarchical kind of thing. Say, like in the winter, where they'd have to chill out somewhere and camp somewhere, where they would have more of a hierarchical structure. But then other times of year, they would be free as hunter-gatherers and so forth, and not have these structures, and that they could easily flow from one thing to another seasonally. Which is an attempt at evidence that we're not stuck in this situation of dominance and willingly going into dominance. They tell us about how many societies rejected what they saw in others. Like they saw a tribe that kept slaves and they rejected the slaves. They saw a tribe that had kings and they rejected that sort of monarchy. So, you know, they trying to give us an idea that things were much more fluid than they have been. So where that leads us now, in a condition where things are not so fluid, where, you know, where the entire communication means are controlled by entities of dominance like, well, Alphabet, Google, YouTube, as I'm speaking to you right now, is like, you know, these things have power and structure of their own, and they keep things as it is. You know, we have all these, you know, big governments and militaries, like the United States is kind of like in a freak out state now as it's as well, it's doing things that is alienating the rest of the world in certain sense. That you know, we've heard about the BRICS, the other countries getting together and potentially going off of the dollar and so forth. So yeah, but still they're all involved in the same kind of thing. It's just a kind of a variation. So. Anyway, the book didn't give me any particular hope for humanity because I kind of think that something drastic is going to happen. I mean, we have had these nuclear weapons for a long time, and we keep going into these war situations. I say, you know, I'm not doing it, but am I? I mean, I'm supporting the structures in a way. I paid my taxes, you know, so, you know, I'm involved, whether I want to be or not. So is the future of humanity? I don't know, but you know, the book ultimately, it ended up being just a lot of information and going back and forth and somewhat repetitious. And, you know, it was interesting to listen to. I don't know if I would recommend it, you know, give it a listen or look to if you're interested. You know, maybe you'll find some real hope for the future among the people that you know, and maybe you are among the tribe that is going to set humanity free and make a better world, and you're going to do it, and you and your friends and are going to somehow do it, even through YouTube and Google and Alphabet and Substack or Rumble or whatever. I mean, who knows? Now, I'll leave you with that sort of hopeful note, even though, you know, I'm like, I don't know. It was kind of interesting to listen to all this stuff, but it all kind of went in one ear and out the other. It's hard to concentrate on audiobooks that are very long like that. You know, as I said, I'm doing it while I'm modeling, so there's no other distractions. There's no other sound in the room. I'm standing, you know, sort of like this with my earbuds in, looking at a spot on the wall. So you know, I'm in a position where I could have complete concentration, but I wander off into other realms. My concentration is not steady. I'm going to be put into a different reading group if I don't buckle down and concentrate a little bit better. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I would like to have a few more subscribers because my time is getting good. I look at the results of the stats, and you know, I'm having a lot of time adding up with all these videos I'm making, but I need a few more subscribers to to end up being a YouTube partner, which I'm sure will make my life all that much better. Thank you for watching.